Good afternoon, everyone, and greetings from the graduate school. This week is Graduate Student Appreciation Week, and it's a special week for us in the graduate school at WKU. And today we are honoring and recognizing the college outstanding graduate students and the John D. Minton awardees. Thank you so very much for joining with us in celebrating in the success of these very talented students. We will go ahead with the winners of the College Outstanding Graduate Student Awardees, and I will be sharing a PowerPoint presentation.
Turn yours off.
So please bear with me for a moment.
I'm just sending it.
So I'm hoping that you can see this PowerPoint. Our first student that we are recognizing from the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences is in the following slide, is David Reed, who I'll read some excerpts from his nomination letter. David Reed is a distinguished student whose thesis examines screening instruments for adolescents and adults with autism spectrum disorder. He's the author or co-author of 2 published journal articles. In his applied work, he completed an internship at Life Skills working with a variety of clients, and he volunteers helping children with autism spectrum disorder. David is a strong advocate for child welfare, and he's currently applying to doctoral programs. So David, we're incredibly proud of you, and congratulations on being awarded the Best College Outstanding Graduate Student Award from CEBS. Would you like to make a few comments about your educational experience and the outstanding mentorship that you obtained from CEBS faculty?
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much, also Dr. Kudali. Thank you so much, family and friends, for coming. I was Mima and Papa for being here. I wouldn't be where I am without the wonderful mentors from the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences, and from the Life Skills Center for Child Welfare, Education and Research, for providing me such amazing opportunities to engage in research and work with child welfare and work with a lot of populations that have seemed to be forgotten, but we've been able to really engage in the community and weave ourselves within the fabric of Bowling Green and strengthen amazing bonds. And I'm not originally from Kentucky, and I didn't originally go to Western, but after 3 semesters at another university, I was very unhappy there. And I came and I toured at Western, and I just recognized this is the place for me. This is the place where the professors want to invest in me, and I want to invest in this community. This is just a wonderful place that I've had the honor of calling home for the past several years. Also, thank you all very much.
Well, thank you, David, for sharing your experiences here. Are there any CEBS faculty or administrators? I did see Dean Corinne Murphy here, but if there are any faculty, mentors, advisors, please do speak for David.
Dr. Kudali, I'm happy to offer congratulations on behalf of the college. So David, you didn't know it, but I had a chance to see your work at the Scholars Showcase 2 Saturdays ago. And just wonderful work that you were doing. We're very proud of you as a person who is studying autism and doing amazing things. I don't know how many people on this call know that we have a 2-year wait list in general in the region for autism diagnostics. And that's at the younger age. Of course, David's work is at the adolescent age, which makes it even more critical and important. So David, we have all the faith in the world in your future. And we're glad that you are here representing us, but also you're going to mean a lot to this field. So well done to you on your studies and all the best in the future. Congratulations.
Dean Murphy, thank you so very much. I had the opportunity to visit with David yesterday at the Life Skills Center for Child Welfare and Education Research Expo. And I came to understand the interdisciplinary nature of
And he's someone that
collaboration
regularly does the two types of studies, and that's helpful.
between the CEBS and the College of Health and Human Services. So it is really fascinating to see the collaborations going on between the students and the faculty from multiple colleges across campus. And this clearly shows the opportunities that are available to our graduate students that may not necessarily be available at other institutions. So we are truly thankful to you for your leadership in CEBS and for all the faculty in CBS for their exceptional
and
mentorship.
I see that we were just joined by Dr. Bonus, and we heard a little bit in the back bragging on David. So Dr. Bonus.
Oh, please go ahead, Dr. Bonus.
Oh, now she's muted.
Yes, happy to just praise David for his good work. I've been able to know David as both an undergrad and certainly as a grad student now, and actually just got to talk to him a little bit a few minutes ago about the good work he's heading to do out in the community and his commitment to interdisciplinary work as well has just been incredibly impressive. And so couldn't be more proud of David and what he's accomplished.
Thank you so very much. Are there any other CEBS faculty in the Zoom session? If so, please feel free to share a few remarks about David. I'll give a chance now to the family members to chime in as well. We'd like this to be informal, and clearly you have also played an important and critical role in shaping David's career. So if you would like to say a few words or remarks about David, feel free to.
Oops.
Go ahead, please.
I just wanted to share that we are just so proud of David. He works so hard, and he really perseveres through a lot of challenges, and he has a passion for helping children, and it's so clear in his life. I'm so proud of him and all of the steps that he's taken to where he has gotten today, and then also we look forward to the steps he's going to be taking to continue in his education, but also to really make some changes and make some impact in the world and in the lives of so many people. We're just so very proud of you, David. We love you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. So David, again, congratulations from all of us at WKU. We look forward to seeing you at the commencement ceremony. And again, we'll be celebrating in your success at the commencement and the college recognition ceremony. So best wishes from all of us here. Surely you are bound to go to new places, and your training here during graduate studies and the courses that you have taken from CEBS faculty will prepare you for your first job and for every job in your career.
Dr. Kadali, could I say something real quick?
Oh, sure. Dr. Griffiths, go ahead.
I wanted to say something about David, who's worked with us over at the center for actually over a year, just briefly. One of the things that I really remember about David is about a year and a half ago, he showed up, he sent an email and just inquired about what he could do to really be a part of our team. And it really says a lot about him as a person, because we didn't have any positions, but he just wanted to seek an opportunity. He's very diligent and very motivated. And that's really what started a whole lot of our interaction. I was just really impressed with somebody who just kept coming around and just kept saying, how can I help and how can I be a part of this stuff? Because I'm really motivated to help families and children and be a part of what y'all are doing. So kudos, really impressed, really proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Griffiths. David, congratulations once again. We are incredibly proud of everything that you have accomplished, and you're bound to go to higher places.
Thank you very much.
Now we'll move on to the second student, and this is Ms. Lindsay Powell from the College of Health and Human Services, being recognized this time for being the outstanding graduate student college from CHHS. Lindsay, a few words from you first.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, first of all, it's a true honor to be here today. I want to acknowledge and recognize I have several family members that are on here right now, and I really, really appreciate each of them being here to support me. It really means so much. And I also, my graduate experience at WKU was really made possible by the faculty and staff of the social work department. I'm an MSW student, and also the Life Skills Center for Child Welfare Education and Research. My mentor, Dr. Griffiths, is here. He was just talking about David, another one of our fellow GRAs, but my graduate experience would not have been what it was without the center or without Dr. Griffith's mentorship and the support of my family. So I just really appreciate each of your presence here today.
Thank you so very much, Lindsay. We'll recognize you as the John D. Minton awardee as well. And I'll let faculty, leadership, and other family members to chime in towards the end of today's virtual event, if you do not mind. We'll move on to the third graduate student who is recognized today. It is Mr. Andy Cheng from the Gordon Ford College of Business. And Andy, congratulations on receiving the outstanding Gordon Ford College of Business Graduate Student Award. Please do share your experiences, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you so much for having me here today, and I really appreciate this award. And I really want to thank my faculty members. Some of them are my accounting, mentors, and I know Dr. Cosby's here, and thank you so much for her support during my years at Western and at the college. And I also want to thank people like Ms. Browning, Monica Duval, and those people helped me out for finding my career and my kind of future. And I also want to shout out to my faculties from the accounting department, Dr. Ross, Dr. Bibelhausers, they are really, making a huge impact into my futures and my career. So thank you so much.
So just to briefly read from his nomination material, Andy will graduate in May with a master's degree in accountancy and data analysis. Andy has demonstrated excellence in not only his coursework by earning a perfect GPA, but also through his commitment beyond coursework in several ways. He earned the Ernst & Young Inclusive Leadership Award for spearheading chapter work and making a presentation for his activity at the National BAP meeting. He served as an accounting graduate assistant and tutor and was a co-founder of the Gordon Ford College of Business Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Student Committee. Andy has accepted a job with Ernst & Young's New York office as a staff accountant in their financial services assurance group. So Andy, congratulations. Dr. Cosby and other GFCB faculty, please do share remarks about this outstanding student of yours.
Yes, we're so pleased to have Andy represent our college for this award. He has been an example of a student that has been engaged in his program. He's certainly led the college in some key things, most notably in the professional organization for accounting in our college, as well as championing the DEI student committee that he founded. And so we're very pleased to recognize him for this, and we just can't wait to see where his journey goes. He certainly benefited from the JUMP program here in our college and has just been simply an outstanding student.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Cosby, for joining with us today and celebrating in the success of your talented GFCB student. Are there any other Gordon Ford faculty? I recall seeing Dr. Shane Spiller, Regent Spiller.
Yes. I think he just left. We are all actually leaving our college award ceremony, so I think we're sort of scattered right now.
Okay.
I'm not sure who else is on here, but on behalf of Gordon Ford, I want to extend our very best wishes for Andy as he graduates, and we continue to celebrate his accomplishments through graduation next week.
Oh, Thank you so very much, Dr. Cosby. Andy, is anyone in your family with us today celebrating in your success?
I don't think so. They're not, unfortunately, not be able to come to our meeting today.
All right, so congratulations again. Life in New York will be different than in Bowling Green. And I'm sure
course.
that your almost 5 years at WKU has prepared you to thrive, if you will, in a very competitive environment at Ernst & Young. And I'm sure that the knowledge that you have acquired through the years will put you in good stead. We wish you the very, very best, Andy, and we are very proud of what you've accomplished.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Moving on to our next student. The next student is Miss Melissa Sorensen from the Ogden College of Science and Engineering. And I'll just briefly read information from her nomination material. And this was provided by Dr. Katrina Birch. Miss Melissa Sorensen is a motivated, independent, and passionate student. She is actively engaged in scholarly and applied research. She effortlessly integrates and applies her knowledge. Melissa's work has resulted in 6 co-authored reports and applied publications. She brings enthusiasm to her work and has been an excellent role model to her fellow graduate students, as well as undergraduate student researchers in her research group. Melissa, congratulations so very much. We'd like to hear a few words from you.
I will step in here briefly, Dr. Kudali. This is Kate Webb, Associate Dean of Research for Ogden College. Currently, Melissa, I just was emailing with her. Melissa is at the Society of Industrial and Occupational Psychologists presenting her work.
At Boston, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes, in Boston. And so she regrets that she is unable to attend. Dr. Birch is also at this conference, which is the most prestigious conference in their discipline. So Melissa is a wonderful student, and I know that Kelly is going to jump in here and say a few words about her, but Melissa is going to the PhD program in industrial psychology, or industrial organizational psychology at Bowling Green State University, the other Bowling Green, which is ranked as the 2nd best program in that discipline in the country.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Webb, for the information. Is there anything else you would like to share about Melissa?
Other than that, she's truly an outstanding student, and she's just a pleasure to interact with. And she has won a graduate student research award, and just really was clearly the award winner for Ogden College. And so, Kelly, can you step in?
Dr. Modell, we'd like to hear from you.
Well, let's see. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. So, as Dr. Webb said, Melissa and Dr. Birch are both presenting at the Society for Industrial Organizational Psychology. And I do want to stress this is an extremely competitive conference. And so the fact that her master's thesis was accepted there really speaks volumes to her work and to Dr. Birch's mentoring of her. And I think that's also, both those things contributed to her acceptance into the PhD program at Bowling Green State. She's worked on multiple research projects, which I think is really impressive, not just her master's thesis, but the work of other graduate students she's helped out, undergraduate students, Dr. Birch's research. So she's got a very wide portfolio of experience already in the area of industrial organizational psychology. So her thesis is looking at experiences of workplace incivility. And I think it's the sort of thing where she will really make major contributions to both the field research wise, but also in terms of the applied aspect of it, that is of making workplaces better places for people to be.
Well, thank you so very much, Dr. Modell, for joining with us this afternoon and in celebrating the success of Melissa, who is at the SIOP conference in Boston. Are there any other faculty from the Psychological Sciences Department, Dr. Muddle? I cannot see the entire list.
I don't think so. We have about half our department at conferences this weekend.
Oh, sure.
It's a busy conference weekend for us.
Oh, thank you. Dean Brown, would you like to speak a few words on behalf of the outstanding student from Ogden College of Science and Engineering? And thank you so very much for taking your time to join with us this afternoon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ranjit. So I can't add a whole lot of detail to what you've already heard, other than to say that Melissa is a student who's really been outstanding. She's been one of our research scholars. And I can recall her presentation at the recent Student Scholar Showcase. And she's just not only a great scientist, a really budding scholar, but she's a pleasure to talk to. She's engaged with her work, but she's engaged with those around her in describing her work. And I see great things in her future. So, Ogden College, we're very fortunate to have some excellent students, but Melissa really rose to the top, and we're very proud of her and congratulate her heartily.
Thank you so very much, Dean Brown. And again, I'm so very much appreciative of the time taken by Dr. Kathleen Webb, Dr. Kelly Muddle, and Dr. David Brown to honor and recognize the outstanding graduate student from the Ogden College of Science and Engineering. I'm grateful to the mentorship of Dr. Birch and other faculty from the Department of Psychological Sciences in OCSC. Thank you so very much, all of you. And finally, we'll go to the fifth college, the Potter College of Arts and Letters, PCAL. And the winner of the Outstanding Graduate Student College Award is Ms. Tina Logston. And just give me a moment, I'll read information from the nomination material. Tina Logston's work in flute pedagogy embodies the PCAL spirit and demonstrates her excellence as a professional educator and a performer. A colleague, a mentor, a collaborator, an administrator, and a volunteer. Her research, which is focused on online pedagogy, flute and electronics, new music, recent commissions, and female Black composers, sets an outstanding professional model and demonstrates her vision, discipline, and tenacity as a forward-thinking creative artist and teacher leader. So Tina, congratulations on receiving the best or the outstanding PCAL Graduate Student Award for 2022-2023. We'd like to hear a few remarks from you. And thank you so very much for joining with us this afternoon.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored to be here and to be honored. Being at Western has been really great for my, just all of me. My professor, Heidi Alvarez, has been such a great mentor. I don't know why I'm getting choked up. And she has really pushed me to be the best that I can be and to, this is so embarrassing, to put myself out there to do all the things that I want to do. I have been able to present my research multiple times this semester. I just presented yesterday at the International Online Learning Consortium, which was really exciting. And I got to present.
Sweetie, sorry.
I got to present with a few other professors from Western, and it was really exciting. And I'm really excited to see what is going to come next and where I get to go with all of the great skills and education that I've picked up here at Western.
Thank you so very much for sharing your experiences here. Are there PCAL faculty and leadership
yes.
just today?
Yes, this is Heidi Alvarez. And
go ahead, Professor Alvarez. Thank you so very much for taking your time and joining with us.
Few minutes.
we had a Cal celebration where Dean Brown and Gary Shallert, the director of band, and Catherine Wilson, the graduate advisor, and several of the other faculty members, our co-chairs, Liza Kelly and Zach Lopes, we were all present, and we crashed the wind ensemble rehearsal a few weeks ago and announced to Tina that she won this award. So we all kind of celebrated in front of her colleagues within the wind ensemble, and so we all got to celebrate her that day. And tonight there's another big concert, so that's why I am the only one here today. There's just a lot happening across the university, and Tina is so humbled and privileged to be included in this huge celebration today with all of the other talented students across the university who are being recognized, and we're just very excited about it. This week, Tina gave a recital on Sunday, just with repertoire of Black composers and of LGBTQ composers, works for two flutes and piano. We played together. She is already just a phenomenal colleague, and she is presenting with people across the university and various departments. So I'm just excited for her that all of her hard work at Western has really paid off. She is just a full out hilltopper. She's got a bachelor's degree in biology, and she has a BA in music from WKU. And so her master's degree has just really culminated the research skills that she learned as a biology major and as a music major. And she does a lot of research on online learning as well as marginalized communities, and has really contributed a lot to the field. She's presented at several conferences this semester, and all of that as a mom, which I think is amazing. So congratulations, Tina, and thank you so much for bestowing her with this honor. She's very excited and thrilled.
Thank you so very much, Professor Heidi Alvarez, and for your mentorship. Are there any other PCAL faculty or leadership? I cannot see all the attendees, and I'd be remiss if I did not give an
They are preparing for a concert tonight. There's
sure.
tonight, yeah. So, but thank you, and I'm proud to represent all of their excitement about her.
Thank you. Tina, are there any family members joining with us this afternoon?
My mom is here, my dad is here, and my husband is here.
Okay, and I don't want to put them in the spot, but they're free to share their impressions of you regarding your graduate education experience. Yes, go ahead, sir.
I am her husband. Sorry, we're sitting side by side, so we are reverberating.
Go ahead.
I really just want to take this chance to thank Dr. Alvarez, especially for her support and mentorship of Tina over the last 6 years of completing these last 2 degrees. We have seen just such amazing personal growth and just enjoyment of music, and I will always be grateful for the impact Dr. Alvarez has had on Tina's life, as well as all of her other professors in Potter, and we are very thankful.
Thank you so very much. Any others would want to chime in, talk about Tina? I know her parents are here, perhaps they're camera shy.
Well,
go ahead, sir.
I'm Tina's dad, and I'm very, very proud of her. She's worked really hard for this, and my camera won't work, so but I'm just very, very proud of her as a student and as a mom. Love you, Tina.
Thank you so very much for taking your time to join with us and in celebrating the success of your daughter. So Tina, congratulations. You embody the fusion of STEM and arts, a biology major, undergraduate, a music undergraduate, and a graduate major. And thank you so very much for your services as a graduate assistant as well. And we are incredibly proud of what you've accomplished, all while raising a family. So congratulations, Tina, again. And finally, we go to the John D. Minton Award, and the winner of the 2022-2023 John D. Minton Award is Miss Lindsay Powell. And for those of you who do not know, I'll briefly talk about this prestigious award. The John D. Minton Graduate Student Award recognizes a graduate student for outstanding contributions to the academic discipline while pursuing a graduate degree. Dr. John D. Minton demonstrated outstanding scholarship by serving WKU as a professor of history, as the first dean of the graduate school, a vice president for administrative affairs, and the fifth president of WKU. The John D. Minton Award recognizes a graduate student's extension and application of discipline knowledge within and beyond the university. Nominee accomplishments reflect the broader dimensions of scholarship as outlined by Ernest Boyer: discovery, integration, application, and teaching. The winner will receive a monetary fellowship award and will be recognized at the commencement ceremony as well. So Lindsay, in addition to the outstanding CHHS Graduate Student Outstanding Award, you're also the 2022-2023 John D. Minton Award, and congratulations. A few words, and then we'll go to your family, to faculty, mentors, and leadership from CHHS.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Kudali. I just want to reiterate a little bit of what I touched on earlier. I have been so lucky with the mentorship that I've received while I've been at WKU from Dr. Austin Griffiths and the whole, the faculty and staff of the Life Skills Center for Child Welfare Education Research and the Department of Social Work. They really were able to provide me with such a broad variety of experiences, and the person that I am today compared to the person that I was, in undergrad is I'm, so much more confident, and I've just been able to grow so much personally and professionally through these last couple of years, and it's something that I will be appreciative of for the rest of my life. Not only that, again, I want to thank my family who are here today. I've got several family members that are here, and I just so appreciate them being willing to sit on Zoom today, and their support, they have been providing me with such limitless support, and I appreciate them so much.
Thank you, Lindsay. CHHS faculty and leadership, feel free to share your impressions of this very talented young women. Dr. Griffiths, do you have anything to add?
Why, certainly. Hey, Lindsay. So I've worked with Lindsay for about 2 years now, and I'll just say a couple words real quick. In addition to her certainly remarkable skills, I've worked with graduate students for about 10 years down here at Western. One of the things I would say, no doubt she's excellent at analytics, details, writing. But one of the things about Lindsay is she doesn't get shaken. She's like an oak tree. That's one of the things that I'll always remember about Lindsay. So we've worked together on some stuff that's particularly political, competitive, in an outcome-driven environment. And she's always been very reliable and truly like a force of progress. So not only is that really remarkable and unique, but she's very driven to help others, certainly her community, but also her colleagues. And she's very, very kind and humble. So I'm very proud of her. Try not to get emotional myself. So congratulations, Lindsay.
Thank you, Dr. Griffiths, Dr. Bonas, Dr. Kelly, any others from CHHS, feel free to chime in.
Thank you, Golly. Well, I'm going to pick. I'll go. You go ahead.
Dr. Bonas, go ahead.
I just want to echo what Dr. Griffiths said. The Department of Social Work is so extremely proud of Lindsay. She is an extremely conscientious and critical thinker and has brought so much to the discussions in the classroom, but also recognized as a leader among her peers. And so I look forward to seeing how that leadership transcends to the profession, and calling you a colleague, Lindsay, and I'm so proud of how you will represent the profession of social work. So congratulations, very well deserved.
Thank you. Other social work faculty and leadership from the college as well, feel free to share your impressions of Lindsay.
Well, I'll just take a moment. Thank you, Dr. Kudali. And I'll share one of the things that I've putting together some things, reading her nomination even for the college award winner, and then in some communications with Lindsay recently, as she's going to be our student speaker at our college recognition event. But one of the things that definitely spoke to me is, as Dr. Griffiths mentioned, her true caring for wanting to improve the lives of others. And she seems to bring this passion with her. And I have no doubt that this passion grew and was very much supported by the faculty and staff in social work, and certainly with those and Dr. Griffiths and Julie at the Life Skills Center for Education and Research, because they just work every day with a passion. And I think Lindsay has that same passion, and she truly has been involved in the community and even the public schools and different agencies, and been doing research that should lead to changing lives of Kentuckians and others. And we're just so proud of you, Lindsay, and look forward to your future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kelly, and previously Dr. Warfel. Other social work faculty and also
yes,
staff from LCC Ware. Please go ahead.
Hi, this is Dana Sullivan, and I just want to say congratulations to Lindsay. And she's just done an outstanding job, as has been stated, but I've also gotten to serve as her advisor and also her field liaison, and she also has excellent clinical skills in addition to all of her research skills. So I just want to say again, thank you, Lindsay, for all of your hard work and everything you've brought to our department and center, and just really look forward to seeing everything you do in the future. And also want to say, as chair of the Graduate Council, congratulations to all of the award winners in the college, and to Lindsay, and just best wishes to each of you. It's so inspiring to read about your work and everything that you've done, all of you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Dana Sullivan, for joining with us. Any other faculty members from the College of Health and Human Services or the Social Work Department? Feel free to share your impressions.
Hello, this is Dr. DeRosier. I'm the chair of the social work department. How are you? I would like to just congratulate Lindsay. She's just been a pleasure to get to know over the last year. And I just truly do think that she's a phenomenal student. So congratulations, Lindsay. I hope in the future you will remember us and mentor other students that you might come across in social work or in the community, and kind of pay forward some of these mentorship skills that you've so lovingly received and that have helped you to grow. So thank you, Lindsay, for being a part of our program, and thank you so much and congratulations for winning this award.
Thank you, Dr. Destrosiers, for your leadership to the Social Work Department and to the LCC Ware Center as well. Anyone from the LCC Ware Center wants to share? I know Ms. Julie Jones is here. Would you like to share? You work so closely.
I have, and I am just tearing up just hearing everyone speak so highly of Lindsay, and it's all so accurate. Lindsay and our other GRAs. And Lindsay, I'll say, being with her so many days out of the week, she's just a very kind person. And knowing that she's going to represent the profession of social work just makes me so proud. And I just cannot be more proud of her and all of her accomplishments being a part of our center in the Department of Social Work. So Lindsay, congrats. I'm so proud of you and I will miss you immensely.
You, Ms. Jones, for your hard work in ensuring the success of graduate students and faculty, and for the Applied Research Center LCC where. So thank you so very much. Family members of Lindsay, feel free to join and share your impressions of Lindsay.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Kudali. It's hard to follow some of the comments that have been made about Lindsay without also getting very emotional. We had the opportunity to read many of the recommendation letters that were written on Lindsay's behalf for the Minton Award, and I tell you, we just couldn't be prouder, Lindsay. Watching you grow up into such a beautiful and talented young lady just makes Angie and I, your mom, so proud. You know, as parents, watching your child grow up to be successful and seeing them be recognized for the things that they do, I just can't tell you how proud that makes us as parents. I know WKU and so many of her professors, Dr. Griffiths in particular, and Julie Jones, we hear so much about you guys, and really can't thank you enough just for all of the time and effort you put into Lindsay. I know her experience at Western would not have been the same without you guys. Although we've only met you in verbal form through Lindsay's descriptions of you, we certainly feel like that you are friends of ours. Obviously, you're supporting Lindsay, and so we just couldn't be more thankful for you. Also, we are actually doubly proud, honestly, today because we are also familiar with David Ream. Lindsay and David have become really good friends, and so we've had the opportunity to meet David as well. And I'll tell you, one of the things that just has impressed me the most about WKU, what you have done for both David and Lindsay, is they come home and visit with us, and they talk about the interactions that they have, not just at WKU, but in the work that they do around the community there. And for me, as a parent, I know for my wife, Angie, as well, that it brings us extreme joy because not only are they spending time there at WKU learning about their future professions, the act of learning for them has just been tremendously beneficial, and it comes out in the conversations that they have even away from campus. So just extremely grateful to the university, Dr. Griffiths, to Julie Jones, to just everyone who's played such a role in helping Lindsay become successful and achieve what she's been able to achieve. Lindsay, we love you beyond words. David, love you as well. We look forward to both of your all's accomplishments and contributions to everything that you're going to achieve in this world going forward. Thank you.
We're very proud of you, Lindsay. And like my husband, like Scott said, I'm emotional. It's just hard to put into words, the pride, especially, as parents, you're just the fact that she's kind and her heart, that's seems to always be included. It's that makes me as a mother just as proud. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Scott Powell and Ms. Angie Powell for joining with us. We are incredibly proud of Lindsay. I had the opportunity yesterday to talk to Lindsay for quite a while, and I was deeply impressed by her work ethics, and she gave me a lot of ideas to stimulate research for undergraduate students. So I could clearly see that she's always focused on trying to see how she can use her knowledge and help others. And I'm sure that the citizens of the Commonwealth of Kentucky will greatly benefit from the training she received here and her services to the social work community. So we are incredibly proud of both of you for raising a wonderful daughter. So thank you for that. So congratulations.
Thank you all so much. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dr. Kudali. I just wanted to say thank you all so much, each of you, for your incredibly kind and incredibly encouraging comments. I was not tearing up, but then everybody else started tearing up. This means so much to me, and I'm truly floored and truly honored. So thank you again.
Again, congratulations, Lindsay, and wish you the very best. And on behalf of the graduate school, we want to congratulate all the awardees and the faculty mentors as well. None of the successes of the students would have been possible without the vision and the leadership of the deans, the associate deans, assistant deans, department chairs, directors, etc., and also due to faculty advisors and the mentoring that they have received in the pursuit of research and also in the classroom from the instructors. So I'm deeply grateful to the support of the graduate education mission from all WKU constituents. Again, thank you so very much for joining with us this afternoon in recognizing the College Outstanding Graduate Student Awardees and the John D. Minton awardee as well. So wish you the very best to all of you. And although we just joined virtually, I'm glad that we had this opportunity to recognize these very talented students. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening, and to the WKU faculty, a great end to the spring 2023 semester. Thank you so very much for joining with us this afternoon. Bye.